Bruce Lee, the man who redefined martial arts and revolutionized the way the world looked at combat. On the other side, the Jungle Fury Rangers, warriors powered by animal spirits, representing raw strength, supernatural energy, and fierce determination. The idea of Bruce Lee's real-world fighting genius colliding with the fictional yet powerful techniques of Jungle Fury may sound like a fantasy crossover, but it opens the door to one of the most exciting discussions in martial arts storytelling: what happens when philosophy, precision, and human mastery meet raw, unchained power? This is not just about comparing Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do with Jungle Fury's animal-style combat. This is about exploring how his real-world techniques would interact with the exaggerated, mystical powers of the Jungle Fury Rangers. Could the wisdom of Bruce Lee's philosophy match the sheer force of Jungle Fury? Could strategy overcome supernatural power? In this video, we will break down this clash from every angle: speed, technique, psychology, philosophy, and raw power. By the end, you'll have a clear vision of how Bruce Lee's genius would shine even when placed against opponents fueled by animal spirits. Bruce Lee's core techniques, the foundation of his power. Before we imagine this epic showdown, we must understand what Bruce Lee brought to the table. His style, Jeet Kune Do, wasn't about rigid patterns. It was about adaptability. Bruce Lee believed in efficiency. Every strike had a purpose, every movement was direct, simple, and devastating. One of his most iconic weapons was the straight lead punch. Unlike traditional punches that required chambering or telegraphing, Bruce Lee's punch was lightning fast, traveling the shortest distance to the target. It was so fast that opponents often didn't realize they had been hit until it was too late. Combined with his explosive footwork, this punch made Bruce Lee a nightmare for anyone relying on brute strength. Another key part of his arsenal was the famous one-inch punch. Though it looked like magic, it was built on physics, structure, and years of practice. It showed how Bruce Lee maximized internal energy, body alignment, and explosive power in ways that even larger opponents couldn't handle. He was also a master of kicks. His side kicks, low oblique kicks, and high-speed roundhouse kicks were designed not just to damage but to disrupt an opponent's rhythm. Against traditional fighters, these kicks acted as both offense and defense, shutting down attacks before they could even begin. So when we imagine Bruce Lee facing the Jungle Fury Rangers, we are not imagining a man with ordinary skills. We are imagining a fighter whose techniques were built on speed, precision, and adaptability, a fighter who lived by the philosophy of be water, always adjusting, always flowing. Jungle Fury power, the animal spirit advantage. Now let's look at the other side of this epic clash, the Jungle Fury Rangers. Unlike real-world